What is up, NASCAR Heat Evolution fans? David Land here, coming to you live for my Phoenix race of my career mode, the fourth race of my NASCAR Heat Evolution career mode. And before we get going, I'd like you to go down in the comments section and comment something that's on your mind, anything you like. It could be something about the video, it could be something about racing, or just something completely random. But the best comment, if something catches my eye, I will give a shout out to in the next video, and it might steer the conversation or direction or something I talk about during the video. It's kind of open-ended because I kind of want to see what goes on, and I want to give out some shout outs because that was so successful during the end of my NASCAR 15 Let's Play. So we have got Phoenix today, the Good Sam 500. There's almost $10,000 on the table. We've got a new sponsor with Can-Am. Let's show that off really quickly if you haven't caught the last video. So we've got Can-Am as our secondary sponsor on the car. We've got to get a top 25 to make $2,625 in addition to our guaranteed $5,000 from Moog and whatever race winnings we make. So let's get to short track racing at Phoenix International Raceway.
Go, 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 go.
Alright, so we're heading out onto the Phoenix International Raceway for qualifying. I'm confident in this track. I think I'll do really well, seeing as it's a shorter track, and the shorter the track we've gone to, the better we've performed, seeing as it's not a power track, it's more of a driver's track, and we've just got to be able to be smooth here, as I wasn't smooth through turn number 3. Obviously, this is the reconfigured Phoenix, slightly faster, and certainly wider, especially with that shortcut there on the back straightaway. Wow, I really dove it in there into turn number 1. That was a bit enthusiastic of me. Let's see if we can shortcut the course here at what used to be the dog leg, which used to be a really challenging and interesting corner, and now it's not because of NASCAR meddling in things that they shouldn't meddle with, like reconfiguring Phoenix, but whatever. I'm going to stop ranting about that, otherwise I'll rant the whole video about the ruining of Phoenix. Oh, we've got it down into the first corner. Trying to get it off the corner. It is a bit difficult. The car is a bit unstable. I can't drive into the corner quite the way I want to. It keeps the back end keeps stepping out every time I go into turn number 3. And here comes Kurt Busch to the inside. I guess I didn't have my rear view mirror on. I guess that might help a little bit. We'll draft off of Kurt Busch a little bit, and we're 4th position right now. It's not very good starting position at the moment. We probably won't even advance at this point, so we need to get on it here, start making up some time. Our last lap was even worse than our first one. So we'll get down to the corner, and the back end steps out again. I think I might not even go into the pits and see if we can add some wedge to this car, or take away some wedge. Oh my goodness, yeah. This car is not handling very well at the moment, so we're gonna, let's see, can we just go straight into the pit? Nope, we can't. So I'll drive the car back to the pits, and we'll see if we can't make a wedge adjustment to try to get some rear stability in the car. Because see, every time I just pull into the corner, the rear end gives up there. So let's pull into the pits, maybe, if we don't spin out.
Slow down.
45 miles an hour. We go in sideways and on fire, but we make it. And let's make a wedge adjustment. Alright, so in qualifying, I'm throwing the kitchen sink at it. I went full lock on the wedge, 55%. That worked in NASCAR 15 if you really had trouble with the handling. This game, I don't know yet. We'll have to find out. Nope, not going to happen. It's just simply not going to happen. Maybe it will. Let's get on the gas here. Out of the corner. Come on, don't understeer too much. There we go. That's better. Now sweep down, cut across. Use all that pavement they paved there. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Pick up the throttle later. There you go. There you go. Let's see if we improve. Past a 30.3, no, a 30.6. I think that's going to do it. I think we're going to have to be stuck 33rd. Yep, 33rd position. It's where we qualify for Phoenix. We made the Indy 500, I guess, but not much better, and we've got to be 25th for that all-important sponsorship money. Can we do it? Let's go racing at Phoenix.
Welcome to the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix International Raceway. Now, PIR is one of the most scenic tracks on the NASCAR circuit. This is Rick Allen, and this 1 mile oval raceway is tricky to maneuver, especially with the dogleg in the middle of the backstretch.
Okay, so Phoenix International Raceway, short track racing. We are underway and racing at Phoenix. And we are just getting destroyed on the straightaways and in the corners because my engine development's not there, and neither is my chassis, because clearly the car is wagging all over the place. It's going to be a tough race, I think.
Still there?
I don't know how I'm going to hang on to this thing for 78 laps, but I'm going to try to do it.
All clear.
Around the outside, trying to go around the outside of McMurray. That's going to lift off the throttle early and often to keep this car stabilized around these fairly flat corners here at Phoenix. Behind Allmendinger, off the gas, on the gas, off the gas, on the gas. There we go. Making some progress. It's going to be very, very much about throttle input. Off the gas. Nope, I almost got wrecked there. Couldn't quite keep the car stabilized through the dog leg. And lift off the gas, lift off the gas, lift off the gas. On it, off it, little bit of brake. Man, I'm just absolutely feathering the throttle. This is really tough driving, tough sledding. Now down. I'm lifting all the way at the center of the straightaway to get through these corners without wrecking, but it's working so far. Just had to lift through the dog leg as well.
Still there?
Oh, Kyle Larson, Mike Lynette got into me. Oh, man, that's annoying. That is so annoying. They were too wide. I should have backed out of it. I wasn't smart enough to. I tried to cowboy it around the outside, and that was not going to work. So now I got to try to get around Blaney again, and back around Blaney we go. DiBenedetto, please be nice to me, Matt DiBenedetto. Oh, he's going to slow down. I'm going to slow down as well because I'm trying to get into the corner. Ryan Blaney almost causes some issues for us. We'll just run around on the flat of the apron. Why? Sure, why not? And back behind DiBenedetto looks like Brian Scott. They are 3 wide up there. I'm not sure how that's even possible. I can tell you it didn't work the last time I tried it. Oh, we get into DiBenedetto. And we slapped the wall. Looks like DiBenedetto's in trouble because we slammed him into the inside wall. We get into Eric Jones as well. Oh, and Ryan Ellis hit him as well. Good Lord, we are being a menace right now. So we've got to get up to 25th position. It's going to be tough. For some reason, I just got through 3 and 4 better than I have all day. How I did that, I'll never know. Turn number 1, car sliding just a little bit. Blaney just parks on the exit, but I guess he decided to be a brake for me. Appreciate that, Ryan. We'll go around him. And we get off the gas. Wow, okay, this is an interesting line to take. I feel like this is kind of cheating, but the car responded to it well. I didn't wreck. I'm probably not going to take every lap like that, but heck, if it works, it works. And around AJ Allmendinger and Jamie Mack, they are. So I almost said 3 wide because it looked like they were going to go 3 wide, but they didn't. Off the gas we go. Fight with the car, get it stabilized. Now let's see if we can go around the outside of Hamlin and Truex. What are these guys both doing back here? I'll never understand. And down the main straightaway. A whole 70 laps to go. A whole 70 miles. At Phoenix. How many laps do we make on fuel here? 20 laps. You can see my car is already toast in terms of the damage. It might have actually helped the car a little bit. And into turn number 3. We continue to run on the flat, and it keeps working for us. Really helping the car get turned. I'm surprised, but again, I'm not going to complain. So we're close to that 25th position. We need to be. We did a 31.2. That's not even what we qualified at. We qualified at a 30.8, I think. We're still a long way off our qualifying pace. Into the corner. Ooh, a lot of sliding. I'm drifting around the corners at Phoenix. I'm surprised, again, I'm surprised I'm able to do that. Ay. But I saved it. I don't know how, but I saved it. All right, let's get that Can-Am money. Got to get around Paul Menard for the Can-Am money. Nope. Not this lap. Money is a great motivator, folks. Life lessons with David. We're going to get around Paul Menard, Landon Castle. Oh, we just Danica'd. Danica crashed like that at one point in a Phoenix race. I think she had a tire going down. We really have no excuse. We are just understeer city. Getting behind Landon Castle in the draft of this number 38 front row motorsports car. Down the inside, lift off the gas, catch that apron. Oh, wow, I can't believe I got that turn, first of all, and we'll actually get a run around Paul Menard to the outside and into turn number 1. We got Bobby Labonte, our spotter. I'm still not sure how he's spotting for us and racing at Phoenix. I'm guessing he's got like a little like TomTom in there that's got the live feed of my in-car video, and he's helping me out. Whatever. Let's try to get around Labonte as well. He is going to be very difficult to get around. He took a very quick exit line there. He's also sponsored by Can-Am, so I guess suddenly Can-Am's got a ton of money. And it's weird to say Can-Am because I'm thinking of McLarens and Chaparrals and all of the cool cars that raced in the Can-Am series that back in the 70s and 80s, though that was Can-Am too, and that's a whole different story. But anyway, yeah, Can-Am, that was cool. It was a cool racing series. A racing series with no rules, so you could bring whatever you wanted to. Very interesting. I would suggest doing some reading on that. I just hit the inside wall. What did I do to my car? Not as bad as I thought I did. So we just lost 24th to Paul Menard. Not a huge loss. Again, we're in the money right now. It would be nice to be the highest Can-Am sponsored car. Maybe Can-Am would switch their sponsorship to a primary on my car. Then I could run, or I could just take Bobby Labonte's seat, and he could full-time spot for me, and not race against me while he's spotting. I'd appreciate that, Bobby. I get it. You want 2 jobs. You want to work 80 hours a week, but you can't work 80 hours in 40 hours. It just doesn't work that way, Bobby. I'm so sorry to break that to you. That just ain't how it works. Okay. As my car just completely like wiggles and wobbles all the way through 3 and 4, I have moved up to 23rd position. But I'm expecting... Okay, I'm not going to make new points in turn 1. I think that's my problem. Anyway, I think we'll probably get lapped at least once, maybe twice during this this race. Seems like the AAR keeping a decent pace, and I may not be able to get anywhere near the front at this race unless there's some really wacky pit strategy, which is, certainly possible. We've seen it in the last 2 races, I think. Certainly at Atlanta. At Vegas, I guess, kind of kept most of the fuel The same strategy, though. So behind Chris Buescher here, 22nd. Ryan Newman again. We can't seem to get away from him. We're just always next to him in these Let's Plays, at least for NASCAR Heat. Lift off the gas. And Chris Buescher just decides to not drive through turn 3 and 4 very fast at all. We'll just bum draft with him. Sure, why not? But yeah, I'm starting to get 3 and 4. I'm starting to get that corner. That's good. 60 laps to go. Seeing as we started on more or less 80. It was 78 laps, but round up and call it 80 laps. So we are, clicking away the laps. All right. Use it to my advantage. Thanks for helping me turn there, Chris. Good luck in the chase. All right, let's get around Ryan Newman. And underneath him we go.
Still there.
Get underneath him as well. All right, fantastic. Fantastic. And now Danica Patrick is the next car. She's running 19th. Let's see if we can get around her as well. I'm starting to figure out turn 3, he says as he almost rams into the wall. Lap 20, we still got 9 laps to the good on fuel. So I don't have to start worrying about that yet. Oh, I slid, and Ryan Newman almost pulled his nose underneath me. I got a better exit than him, and don't have to worry about him at the moment. So, we're 25 seconds behind the leader, so that means we should be getting lapped in about a few laps, I would imagine. Because the leader's probably running around a pace of about 29 to 30 seconds. But I don't see anyone who looks like a leader in my mirror yet. But I'm going to try to not wreck the field when that starts happening, when the laps, when I start getting lapped, I should say. Let's see, lap 22. So we're clicking down the laps again. 8 laps to the good on fuel. It's all good there. And off of turn number 4 again. It doesn't look like we're really gaining on Danica. I think it's going to be when the good old AI leaders start showing up. That's when things are going to start getting interesting. That's for sure. So let's shortcut the dog leg. Let's start doing some interesting things to try to get the lap times up a little bit, or down, I should say. Lap times go down, lap speeds go up. Get it right, David. There we go. Got through turn 3 and 4 pretty well. Exit off. Probably could have not lifted there and had a better lap time. I really don't need to be hot lapping while I'm just trying to get to 25th. But I kind of feel like I want to. I kind of feel like I want to push the limits, see how fast we can get this car to go, see how well I can drive the track. So next time when I come here during the chase, we can actually have a decent setup, a decent run, and an ability to run real fast here. I think this is a cutoff race for the chase? I can never remember. I feel like it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the first race of a round. Because I think Dale Jr. was eliminated last year and he won the race. It was like, oh man, if he had just won Talladega and gotten in, he would have kept going in the chase. He would have made it to the Final 4. But he didn't. Much to the chagrin of all Junior fans everywhere. I'm not sure which fan base hates Joey Logano more. The Dale Jr. fan base or the Matt Kenseth fan base. I'm guessing it's the Matt Kenseth fan base just because of what happened later on. But, I mean, both of them got equally screwed by, maybe it was Joey Logano's fault or maybe it wasn't, at least in a couple of scenarios. But certainly both drivers got their chase hopes ruined by situations that Joey Logano was involved in. How about that? That's the most diplomatic answer I can give for that one. Looks like we're coming up to lap Eric Jones. So Eric Jones is not having a good day right now. I'm guessing that's the problem of being the second number 20 car in the race. You run into issues like that. But I'm definitely into the whole lapping cars thing. I think it's fun. I think lap cars make races fun. I may just be a weirdo for liking that, for not liking always having 3 wide pack racing all the time. But I think there's a skill to overtaking slower cars, and there's a yellow. So we'll stay on the lead lap. We were the last car before to get lapped, so should we pit? Absolutely we should pit. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so here we go. We're second place. How did that happen? How did that happen? Oh no, this could go really badly. Somehow we're second place out of the pits, and we just gapped Kevin Harvick on the restart. We're leading the race. And we get run up the track by David Reagan. Okay, look folks, I know I'm slower than you guys. I know I'm slower. I'm just going to let this go by, let you guys go by. I said I'm going to let you go by, you jerks. Oh, major crash. Major pileup. And thankfully there's a yellow, so I'm going to pit under this yellow, that's for sure. Okay, so I maintained my lead lap position. Restarting in 22nd position. Brian Scott just behind us. He got the free pass. There's Ryan Newman. Look at how bad our straightaway speed is. Ryan Ellis pulling next to us as we almost spin off of Ryan Ellis. Continue to try to spin off of Ryan Ellis. And try to spin off of Eric Almirola. Thank you. You know what? I appreciate the repave now. I appreciate the repave. If only for nothing but the fact that I just didn't end up flipping on the grass there.
Okay, that's the halfway mark now.
Halfway through the race, and we spin, and it's another big crash. Thankfully, we got the yellow. Okay, so I didn't pit despite having damage from that accident. Ryan Ellis got the free pass. I don't know how badly the car is damaged. I didn't see any alerts telling me that the car was toast. So I'm just going to let them all by. I don't care. Try not to have that happen again. Thank you. Back to racing. Come on, come on, come on. Don't be that way. All right, I'm just going to let them all go by. I don't care. Stop. Go by. I'll get you when you spread out.
All clear.
Still only in 22nd position, so you haven't lost too much, but the problem is all of the lap cars are now ahead of us. Oh, good Lord, Brad Keselowski, what are you doing? What is he doing in 39th, by the way? Okay, now Ryan Ellis is the only guy behind us.
Still there.
Okay, so Brian Scott is the guy we've got to overtake next. He's up there somewhere. He's 2.5 seconds ahead. And we are really struggling on the straightaway after the crash.
All clear. Car ahead is pitting.
Car's coming into the pits. That is Labonte.
You're all clear.
He's a lap down, I believe, so we don't have to worry about him.
All clear.
It's weird because the car actually handles better with damage. It handles better. It's not fast in the straight line, that's for sure. But Brad Keselowski goes 3-4 wide. I'm not sure how they pulled that one off. And they didn't. Oh, and they didn't. Wow, Brad Keselowski is on an absolute mission to wreck. He is on a mission.
All clear.
So we're on a mission to wreck now. We're 4 wide.
Car low.
This is the downside of lap traffic, folks. This is the... Oh, goodness gracious, lordy, lordy, lordy. Brian Scott has stretched his lead over us to 3.5 seconds. Around Michael Annette. Come on, get on the gas. Come on, the car is so slow in a straight line now. Probably because you can see... Yeah, you can see the hood. I didn't want to stay on that camera angle for too long, for obvious reasons.
Still there.
I'm going to go under De Benedetto. Try to anyway. We're 3 wide. Let's use this shortcut to our advantage.
Stay low. Still there.
Can't do it. 3 wide. Under Eric Jones as well. Okay, that'll work. I don't know how it worked, but as I say always, I'm not going to question it. Okay, so what lap are we on? We got 20 laps to go. Oh, our engine's damaged as well. surprised this car isn't as good of a shape as it is, or able to run as good as it is at the moment. We may blow our engine up. I don't know. Is that a thing that happens? That is a thing that happens in this game, but is it going to happen to me if I don't repair my car? Can we maintain... The question I have is, can we maintain 25th? That oil temperature is rising. Ooh, that doesn't make me very confident. That does not make me very confident. What's a decent oil temperature? Oh lord, I don't know what a decent oil temperature is. I'm not a gearhead. This is not good. Not good at all.
Still there. Clear high.
Okay, so we got 18 here. All right, 18 laps to go, and so or 18 laps on the fuel. We're gonna have to make one more pit stop anyway. I don't know. It's gonna be David's trying to do math. Well, no, so we're gonna have to make a stop anyway with 8 laps to go. So I think it's evened out at 206 degrees. No, it hasn't. It's gone up to 207, 209. Oh lord, let's back it down to 208.
Clear high.
If I lift off the gas, it lowers the oil temperature. Now the oil temperature is dropping. Oh, Brian Scott. I got into Brian Scott. Or not Brian Scott. What am I talking about? Brian Scott is there. That's Chris Buescher. David will learn these drivers at some point. Okay, 25 to go. We got 16 laps on board with fuel. We'll pass Brian Scott for 21st. I appreciate that. So it doesn't look like the temperature is gonna be too much of an issue at this point. It's not rising to the point where it seems like it's rising at an alarming rate. But that was kind of alarming, going right out to the wall. Side by side with Brian Scott still. And we finally get around him. Now we're behind Paul Menard. Paul Menard. Yes, okay, finally. Car felt like it was going to step out on me there. Thankfully, it did not. And we'll head behind Paul Menard, try to get into turn number 3 decently. Couldn't really do it. No, thank you. No, thank you, please, on that one, Mr. Menard. No, thank you, please. 23 laps to go. I could also just say 23 miles to go, seeing as it is a mile oval. Yeah, oil temperature's back to 203, so I'm not going to worry about it. If it blows, it blows. We just won't get the Can-Am money. But I'm feeling like we're going to be okay. And we still can't get around Paul Menard. I don't know why this is so difficult at this point. 22 laps to go. And what are we doing on fuel? 14 laps. So, like my earlier prediction, it will be in around 8 laps to go. Should be anyway. Of course, around 8 laps to go could also mean 6 laps to go. It could also mean 10 laps to go. I'm not going to hold myself to a really hard number because there's any number of things that could happen. There could also be an accident, a wreck, all sorts of weird things.
Still there?
I mean, a yellow flag is kind of what I'm fearing. As long as I'm on my own lap, I'm fine with that. Meaning is if everybody else has to come into the pits and I get lapped, just happen to by the leader, but the people who were lapped as well behind me also fall a lap behind me, a further lap behind me, I'm fine with that. But we maintain our lead lap position in 25th as, or 21st, as we've got 20 laps to go. Paul Menard, what are you doing? You're still going very slow. And what? He's still racing with Denny Hamlin. I think we're ahead of Denny Hamlin as well. I think. This is not for positioning.
Still there?
Yeah, Danica's actually Ryan Newman's the next car. We have to overtake in 20th. And Denny
Still there?
is in 24th. 1 lap at least behind the leader,
All clear.
which is not me at this point. Scrape the wall just a little bit.
Car low.
And that will bully Paul Menard for no reason. I almost hit the wall on the exit of the dog leg because I was on the absolute wrong part of that corner. 11 laps left on the fuel. So we'll be 7 laps to go. Excuse me, 7
Stay
laps to
low.
go.
Still there?
18 to go. Well, we're doing a good job. I mean, we're just staying right where we need to stay. Brian Scott well behind us. 4 seconds, and then Ellis is 15 behind us. So just playing, trading spaces with Paul Menard and Denny Hamlin is fine with me. Actually, if I could get around Denny here, I'd be real happy. Because then I can start making more of a move to the front. Potentially past Ryan Newman. That'd be kind of cool.
Stay low.
Also, I'm not sure what will happen with the pit strategy. That could be where we get totally screwed, is that we run out to the... We run real well here. We get up to 21st. We make all the right strategy calls. Pit when we need to and don't pit when we don't need to. And then end up not making the Can-Am goal anyway. Which would be very disappointing, because I really want that 2000 Smackaroonies to run this thing to the end. So 16 to go. We'll probably need to pit within 7 laps, I'm guessing. No, 9 laps. It'll probably be around 7 laps. And of course, again, yellows. Yellows, yellows, yellows could come out at any point and completely screw this all up. So the leader's only 27.1 seconds behind. I believe he's the next car, and it looks like Jimmy Johnson. I think it's a blue car. Of course, there is no... you can't look around freely with this... the way this game is set up or configured currently. There's no look behind button, so you have to rely on the rearview mirror, which is actually fairly true to life. That's actually kind of one of the simulation elements of this game, is that you can't look back. I mean, it's kind of funny to say that, but it does. I mean, you have to rely on your mirror, just like a real NASCAR driver has to rely on his mirror, rather than being able to freely move the camera around your car and see all the trouble that's going on. I don't know what I was doing there, getting into the wall like that. That was really stupid. So what are we doing here? 4.1 seconds, 4.2 seconds behind Ryan Newman. Probably not going to happen. But a top 25 is good with me, again, just for that Can-Am money. The Can-Am bonus. Can-Am bonus award. So 13 to go. 6 laps to the good on fuel. Actually, that's an orange car. I'm pretty sure we didn't pass an orange car, so it looks like it's Carl Edwards who is catching us at a quick pace. He will probably put us a lap down. Actually, that's Ryan Newman just out in front. He's starting to come back to us as I understeer. No, it's Logano. Joey Logano is dominating here at Phoenix. And I won't make the Matt Kenseth fans happy today. I won't wreck him. And Logano slows down a little bit. If we can hang with Logano, I'll feel kind of good. But he is flying away. Absolutely flying away. So we won't be able to catch Mr. Logano. But we can use him as a reference point for our braking and entering of corners. No, I did not rob the corner. But we are finally a lap down, so it means, of course, that really we've got 10 to go, right? Yeah, 10 to go. Because we're going to have to pit again anyway. Let's see. 5 laps. 5 laps to the good on fuel. And 10 laps to go. And down into the, or not 10 laps to go, I guess 9 laps to go now. So where's our fuel? 5 laps. But so there's also a possibility that we stretch it, but I don't think you can stretch fuel really well in this game. Who's coming up in second here? It looks like Kevin Harvick.
Car low.
2 best cars from the 2015 season, and neither of them won the championship, are running up at the front here at Phoenix. Kevin Harvick is very good at Phoenix. I'm surprised he hasn't won, or isn't winning this race. As I bounce off the wall for no reason. And we go through turn number 1, down into the dog leg. Well, let's see. 4 laps to go on the fuel. And here comes Harvick and Logano into the pits. Problems for the leaders. The leaders have to make a fuel stop. It's going to be a wild finish then. We may get a real surprise winner. Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I cannot believe that just happened. Oh, no. Oh, I kept it all race long. I kept it together all race long, and I lost it in turn 1 with... Oh, no. With 7 laps to go. Oh, that's so frustrating. Down to P22. We're definitely going to lose the Can-Am money. There's no doubt about it. Oh, man, I thought we could do that. I thought we could make P25. I should have gone in with the leaders. Oh, I should have gone in with the leaders. We're 23rd now. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, that is so frustrating. Thankfully, they paved a lot of Phoenix, so we can make this distance as short as possible. 26th now. We lost the money. Dang, man, dang. 28th, 29th. Oh, God, it's every position going by is agony. Oh, it's such agony. Oh, I wish this game called yellows for you when you crash, but it doesn't. It's not forgiving. I appreciate that and hate it at the same time. 33rd. Oh, we're in our qualifying position. So into the pits we come. That car is toast, absolutely toast at the front. Doing a 2-tire stop, just a half can of fuel, just enough to get to the end. And now we'll wait for 2 minutes. We'll probably end the race in the pits. That's unfortunate. Oh, we're finally back out. How frustrating was that? 36th position. Oh, that's so annoying. 6 laps down. Probably means we are not going to be able to make up any positions yet. De Benedetto's 2 laps ahead of us. And I hear the crowd cheering, so that's the end of the race. We just get out to make an appearance and finish the race. Oh, goodness. Oh, so 36th place, easy for me to say, 6 laps behind after a crash. Bobby Labonte, Kurt Busch, Ryan Blaney, and it looked like, I can't remember the other driver who was, Brad Keselowski were all taken out in accidents as well. Very unfortunate. Joey Logano ended up winning the race. Yeah, what a terrible result for us. Our winnings probably not going to be very good. No, $3,000, $5,000 from Moog, thankfully, but nothing from Can-Am. Unfortunately, we didn't meet our expectation. Oh, what a disappointment! And then the point standings. Where do we end up after this? 39 points, 35th in the points, just ahead of Eric Jones, Kurt Busch, Bobby Labonte, Ryan Blaney, and Michael McDowell. So not a very good finish, so let's see what the next race is going to be, and hopefully it's one that we can do a little better at. Okay, so the next race is going to be at Auto Club Speedway for the Auto Club 400. The winner gets $13,000. So that would be very, very nice for us. We still might have enough money, it looks like, to make some team upgrades. So I think we'll do that for the next race. We'll see if we want to do something in the engine department, as Auto Club is definitely a power track. So be sure to get your comments down below for an opportunity at a shout out. And I can't wait for Auto Club. I think that's going to be a really fun race. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been David Land on YouTube, and we will see you in the next video.